Minasan konnichiwa. Hey guys, it's Z here with a MapleStory video. Today I want to keep this one kind of quick. The first thing I want to talk about is switching between mobbing damage and boss damage. Adjusting these on the fly is super important. If you're mobbing, you're going to want to have points into normal monster damage, maybe even bonus EXP. When you're fighting bosses, you're going to want to have points into IED and boss damage. So each boss is going to require a certain amount of IED to efficiently do damage and be able to beat them, without driving yourself crazy. But with this in mind, always keep an eye on your normal damage and, weapon attack and stuff like that, because that's always important, regardless of what you're doing. The next thing is going to be maximizing damage on nodes. So each character class is going to have specific nodes after 5th job that you're going to want to enhance or find copies of and, put them into the existing node to make them stronger. I'm going to go ahead and try to find a link to put in the description of the video to point you guys to a place where you can look up node builds and what nodes to enhance per class. So the next thing is grinding the daily bosses for the 9-item boss equip set. Back in the day, I don't think it was necessary to have 9 set bonus on this equipment, but now with like alien equips being gone and not being able to get the Princess No stuff early on, I think it's definitely worth it now on the new character to go for this 9 set effect after level 200. You can start out with like Zakum and Hilla and different versions of Horntail depending on which ones you could beat. Pretty easy stuff. At level 172, make sure you go ahead and grab your New Leaf City ring. You just jump over here, you talk to Iceberg Slim, start the quest, talk to Lita, and it's like 2 or 3 rounds of killing mobs that are pretty easy. Just watch out for the bombs though, because they can blow up and kill you in a couple of hits. You'll get this coin, you grab the treasure hunter ring, and that is potential. You could add potential to that, so definitely worth it in my opinion. Grab that for a little extra boost. So here we can see the totem slot in your equips. At this point in the game, there's only 2 sets of totems that you can get. There's one set from Yew Garden that is based on these rare drops that you turn into an NPC and then they're equipable. And there's this set right here, which is the Afterlands set. This is available at level 75, and you have to go through this pretty lengthy quest to get them. And the issue is the quest has things in it where you can mess it up or have trouble or whatever. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to list in the description, I'm going to put a Reddit link to the easiest way to get through this Afterlands quest and not mess anything up and grab those totems. They are permanent and they give you a significant boost to your damage if you don't have anything in the slot as of now. So go grab these, or if you feel really lucky, you can go put on drop gear and hunt for the 3 in Yew Garden, which I think are slightly better stat-wise, but they are not permanent. So next up, we have the Commerci questline at 150. This is great because you get 100% epic potential scroll out of it for finishing the questline. You also get 150 gear. There's no set bonus on this gear, so I wouldn't say to use it long term, but at this stage in the game, you may need like a shoulder or you may need a belt. I even used the 150 sword in the past to pass stats up to my 160 Sweetwater equipped. Just throwing it out there, but the main focus here is going to be that epic potential scroll that you get. It's great to just grab it, especially if you don't have any epics on any of your gear yet. You can start out by doing your symbol and your secondary equip are usually the first ones you want to get, and you want to aim for attack percentage on those. So finally, you're going to want to get epic potential on all your gear. The easy way to do this is going to be through dailies, through Legion, through events, and even through the Commerci method that I mentioned before. That'll get you off on the right track with a free epic potential scroll. What you can do is you can go to Yew Garden. That's in Shanghai. There's a portal for it right outside Sleepywood, and you could do these dailies at 140. Here you get these coins, and every 30 coins you get from doing these quests, you can trade them into the black market for a 50% epic potential. This is how I do most of mine if I'm not relying on event. Now there is the event going on where in Ignition you can coin cap on a character that's not your main and use those coins to quickly grab 100% scrolls. Also, Ursus, gives epic potential. I just realized the other day that your characters share an inventory, so it turns out when I went in there on this new character, I had a ton of items to actually trade in and get epic potential scrolls. So yeah, get the free one from Commerci, U-Garden, Legion, Events, and Ursus. The idea is to get all of your equips at 6 to 9% of your stat, and I would say try to do this using the occult cubes you get from daily bossing. That's pretty much it. You can also take over 100 equips and do the item transfer if you have an epic potential on one of those that maybe dropped in the wild. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this useful.